Well, hi folks, here we are again in the dungeon of onions, and it's about time now to do the final repotting of me. So little room here. Oh Christ, there goes the wall. About time to repot what I'm going to put those on into, to this size. That's about the average size they are now. It's that dark in here, you probably can't see, so you can see they're going up from about a 300ml pot to a litre and a half pot. So I'll just show you what stage they're at. They've got 5 leaves on now. I'll just tap it out of the pot and try and show you the roots if you can see them. Probably not because it's dark, but it's got a nice set of roots. Don't really want to be letting it grow anymore because they'll get pot bound and that can make them go to seed earlier because it's a bit of a stress for the plant. So I've got about 68 growing in here now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to, like I always do, I'll take them outside, pick a back that looks like it's flying, you know, a bit of a mutant one, which is what you're looking for, the odd giant one, because I'm only growing these purely for weight, not for looks. So I've got 12, 3, 6, 9, 12, 7. Right then folks, I'll just put a bit in the bottom of this pot. Because I know the size of the pot they've come out of, what I can do is, so I know how much to put in, I can fill it right up. Like so. I always found this the easiest way to do it. Just tap it down around the outside. Level it off. And then I'll take my plant put out of the middle. And then I'm going to be left, I shouldn't really lift it up, left with a perfect size hole to plonk the plant in. First plant, just going to tap it out of the pot. Nice set of roots on. And then the thing will fall off probably, the support. Just simply drop that into the hole like so. Slightly firm it down, and that's it. Well, hi folks, here we are. It's about time to plant out my show onions. I've just planted my giant onions out. I've had to borrow my father's 4-wheel drive to get on field because look at the state of it. I nearly got it stuck as well. It's just thick mud. So anyway, needs must. We'll get on and get these planted and get them all out without them blowing away. It's bloody foul weather. Just ready to plant out. So this is my main bed. I'm going to plant 20 in here at about 22 inches apart in the row and 18 inches apart in the row. Well, whatever. That's my smaller bed. I'm going to get 10 in there. So what, if you can see, I put little pots in. What I did, I dug the holes and then I put a pot in and then filled the hole back in. So then now I'm left with a perfect hole, exactly the same size as what the onions are growing in. So in theory, these have been growing since I sowed them just after Christmas Day. I'll just take the odd dead leaf off. So we'll get them stuck in. Now the first thing I'm going to do is obviously take the pot out, but I've got some stuff here. It's mycorrhizal fungi, and I've mixed it with sand, and what that does, it binds with the roots of the onion, and they have this symbiotic relationship where the fungus grows onto the roots, goes all throughout the soil, and provides more nutrition for the actual plant. So you get like this extra root system for them all, and it does seem to work. It's not got any, you know, it's not fertiliser, but it just goes through the soil. But the thing with this is you've got to get it to touch the roots. So what I do, I just splash it around the hole and at the bottom, so the roots will actually sit on it, and then hopefully it should be, they call it inoculated when it actually attaches to them. So hopefully I can get these onions out. Come on, play ball. Like that. You can see they've got a cracking root system on them. So now in theory, my theory works. I should be able to just plonk that in the hole, like so, and that's it. Makes it a lot easier. I'll just give them a water later. I've got them all in now. Absolutely driven me bananas. It's a real tedious job. I've got all my rings up now for support. If you see, when the leaves grow, they'll just rest on the rings. I've got these set at 16 inches above, but they're all in. Likewise, I just planted those out today. They're in the 60 litre pots. I've got 4 there. And then I just got them all over the place. Another one there. Another 10 show onions in a row. Another 2 giant onions in 50 litre pots this time. And then half a barrel raised up in another bed. I'm just trying a few different things, seeing which grow best. But these are bloody cracking at the moment, these giant ones, they're absolutely huge. So that's about it, folks. See you later. Well, hi folks, it's just over 4 weeks to my first show now, so it's time to harvest all my onions, my show onions now. So I'll get on, I'll get my tripod set up and show you how I go about it and what I do, and show you my tripod up. So basically all I'm going to do, without being too cute, chop the leaves off so I can get to them a bit easier. I don't think this is the best shaped one ever anyway, so might be getting rejected. That's the sort of shape, that's a bit of an odd shape one. This will probably be a reject which will just get eaten. But that's what I'm going to do, the one of that sort of shape. And when I get home, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull all these old leaves off down to the last unbroken skin, and then keep them somewhere cool, well not cool but nice and dark, so they don't get any sun on them, to sort of ripen up a bit, get nice skin. Anyway, I'll give this a quick weigh. Doing a bit of waffling tonight, I've not got it together, I'm afraid. We'll just see what sort of weight it is. I'm looking for about £4. £4 about anything above £4 for me for a show onion. I've got about 3 shows, including the national championships at Harrogate, so I need 6 for that. So I'm hoping to get some better ones. I'll just weigh that. Right, let's have a look, see what it is. Put it down there. Maybe you can see, what does it say? 4.7 pound. So probably be about £4.5 one. Won't match any of the others, so I'll try and let it grow as big as I can. Anyway, that's them all packed away now. Just got to get them home. And then we'll show you what we do with them when we get them home. Alright then folks, I'll just show you what we do now. Now I've got these onions over. It might be a bit dark in here for you because I've got the light at the front. So all I do now is cut the roots off roughly, like that. And then the idea is to get this bulb down to one clean skin. So I'm just going to strip all the split skins off. Looks a bit brutal, but it's fine. Some people do this when they're still growing and leave them to grow with a fresh skin for a few days to harden up, but I don't do that because I've got a lot of spiders and stuff in my polytunnel and flies, and they tend to. And now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give it a good wash. Again, this is where you fill your sink with soil up, put the soil. Make sure you get all the bits off. And just sit them out of direct sunlight in a sort of warmish room. I'll put a fan on them for a few days to dry them out, and then later on what you can do is you can put some talcum powder on to speed up the drying process. But as of now, that's all I do. For once, I can say I'm quite happy. I don't usually say stuff like that. That's all 25 of them. I've got a set of about 80, which I reckon I can get quite a nice set of 6 out of for Harrogate, for the national thing. Well, hi folks, it's the 14th of August now, and it's D-Day for the big onion. It's time to weigh it. It's stopped growing, it's not grown. I've been measuring it every day for the last 2 weeks and it's hardly put anything on. It's just about stopped now, and as you can see the leaves are dying off. It's not put any new leaves out for about 6 weeks, and it's just losing weight now with the leaves because the bulb's not growing. So I'll get it up, I'll get my tripod set up, I've got my weighing scale. Dig her up. Carefully, I want to get as many roots out because I'm weighing the whole thing, roots and all, roots and leaves. can see already that I've got a disease in the bed, pink root. That's probably why it's not grown as big as I hoped. When the roots turn purple like that, it's called violet root or pink root, so that's why it'll have stopped growing and not grown as big. So anyway, no excuses. Let's get her out. Right. Pretty horrible roots actually, looks like they've and I found a blooming growth. So here we go, the moment of truth. Turn the scales on, get it in pounds and lift her up. Oh god, it's like getting your exam results there. Let's have a look. I'll just lift it, hang on, I'll just lift it right up. No, not very good at all. I'll just get it. Don't know whether you can see what we got. 9.13 pounds.